Hi. Okay, we're going to be talking about the elusive lead, okay, in JKD. If you read in the Tao Jeet Kune, somewhere in them wonderful pages, you'll find that Bruce Lee makes reference to an elusive lead. Is an elusive lead new? No, an elusive lead is old. All of this stuff's old, to be fair. It's as ancient as the Byzantians, probably. Okay, so what is an elusive lead? It's exactly what it says on the box. It's your lead hand, your head and your leg moving, okay, to be more elusive, because if you stand still you're easy to hit, if you move you're not easy to hit. So also it's about, as we'll show with Danny in a moment, it's about the relationship of where your hand and foot is and head to your opponent's hand, foot and head, okay, because obviously that's what fighting's about as well. Your relationship with them and the timing of it, and then either speeding up or slowing down and breaking away from them and scoring. Okay, so if I just show for a moment on my own, the by-jump position should be something like this, show from the side. Okay, this is your motion, non-collapsed elbow. Okay, so from this position, what should you be doing? Really, whilst you're sparring, your hand, or even doing a training drill in the gym, your hand should not be just hanging there doing nothing, okay? Nor should this, but this one immediately, most importantly. Now this one should be moving slightly, okay? Just oscillating around without too much of a thought process to it, okay? Initially you'll be thinking about doing this, okay? But eventually you won't be thinking about it at all, okay? But as you're moving, this hand should be just relating with the other person, extending slightly, say from this side, extending slightly sometimes, retracting slightly but not collapsing totally, okay, raising slightly, and moving around circularly, clockwise, anti-clockwise, okay. This rear hand, one pack hand, will be moved just slightly with it sometimes as well, so that you're not just stood there, okay, like a statue. You've got movement. Now your lead foot also, okay, should be moving a little bit as well, okay. You'll be moving anyway with your feet, but sometimes you may even fake with the foot or suggest a motion, okay. And fencers call that an appel, okay. So like a false attack, okay. So that is really as far as your hand goes and your foot goes, and then your head should be making little motions as well. Like we talked about with the drawing, sometimes the head may go forward, tempt the opponent, and the head will move from side to side. Sometimes it will move back, bob up and down quick. So you've just got this general groove going on, that you're moving and that you're alive, okay, alright. Why do I say that? Why you got to teach that? Why you got to show somebody that? Because you'd be surprised how many people just stand still and haven't really got much movement and throw single techniques like this while they're sparring, and it's pretty lame. Okay, so you've got to get that aliveness into what you're doing. Now, just borrow it down a sec. How does that work actually with a training partner? You have to know, like a sight on a sniper's rifle, okay, if you can imagine a circle now with a cross along it, bang, and I'm looking down my sight, this is right on sight, that's where the sight is, okay, and I'm sighting my opponent up with this. Now wherever this hand happens to be, that's the relationship, obviously, that's the relationship to where I can hit, okay, either on a straight or on a curved line of some sort, okay. So if my hand is just moving around naturally, my opponent's not hit me yet, and my hand just happens to be this side of the centre line, the imaginary centre line, my hand just happens to be this side, okay, so it's gone to the inside, to the other hand. The type of shot that I could fire from here now is obviously a back fist, okay, alright. So I just happen to be moving here, and that would be the place to throw the back fist. Now if I wanted to throw a hook punch, and my hand happened to have been over here, it would be too slow now, because it would have to come right round. So it's just that simple. If my hand happens to be here, hook's on, and the hook's on fast. Okay? But if I happen to be here with my hand and it's swung out, maybe my elbow's gone out here, okay, and I now want to throw a back fist, it's just going to take too long to get over to there. So that's all this elusive lead is about. It's about innately knowing through practice and sparring where your hand is and where your hand isn't. See, the shots onto the head as the hand come up. They're like the hammer principle. If the hand happens to be dropping a little bit, okay, then the shot might be on his quadriceps. Okay? Alright, so it's just knowing where your hand is, that shot can come out. Alright? And the same thing with your leg. My leg just happens to be a tiny touch to the right here, the hook kicks on. Okay? Tiny touch to the right, boom, the hook kicks on. Okay? It just depends. Okay? If my foot just comes a little bit back and he makes a move, stop kicks on. Okay? All this stuff is just about being innately aware of where this leg is and where this hand is, just like a fencer, but it's not fencing. Okay? But there is some fencing theory applied here. Otherwise we'd be in white suits with swords in our hands. Okay? Which some Jeet Kune instructors do and think is. Okay? Watch out for them, guys. Okay? Alright? So this hand is moving a little bit as well. My head is moving a little bit. If my head happens to be here and the punch comes, it's better to go that way, isn't it? Okay? If I happen to be a little bit moving to the right and a punch comes, stay going to the right. Okay? What is the point of being a little bit to the right and a punch is coming and try and go back over that way? You're going to get chinned. So you see what we're saying? Very, very simple application of what an elusive lead is. Okay? So recapping, your hand is moving, but there's no thought to it. The rear hand moves a little bit. The lead foot is moving back, sideways. See it this way. Okay? Okay? And the head is moving. Okay? When you add that to what you're doing and you boost up your skills by doing this, and then you no longer are thinking about it again, watch how much better you are when you spar, and watch how much easily you score more often. Okay? Just thank you for Danny's assistance in this as well, and hope you get something out of it. Okay? Cheers for watching.